Hello, hello, and welcome in, my friends. It is Dion at the Blushing Mint. I am back from vacation. I got back yesterday afternoon, and we had an absolutely fabulous time in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The weather was perfect. Everything was just great. We had a super awesome time, and it was nice to get back. It was nice to go, but it was also great to get back because I have some super exciting things to share with you guys. What you see here on my desk is a kit that was gifted to me by Sweet Pea Curiosities on Etsy. And the sweet Marisa, she is the owner of this shop and the designer of this fabulous kit. And she has actually asked me to be a part of her design team for the next uncertain future, but I am super, super excited to be a part of her team and to be able to share with you this gorgeous kit that was gifted to me and show you a project that I am going to make for her for November. So let me flip through this gorgeous kit for you real quick. Now, she gifted me the digital of this kit, and I printed this using my Epson EcoTank. I just got that for our office computer or our office printer. Our office printer went down, and so I'm like, if I'm going to buy a new printer, I'm going to buy one that I can print some digitals with as well. So this is printed with our Epson EcoTank on 120 GSM Staples paper, the paper that is shown as my favorites. It is the only paper I use, and so I just want to share with you this kit, and then I'm going to share with you the project. Well, a prototype of the project, and then I'm going to kind of do a create with me on this project as well. So, man, I just, look at that. Look at that face. Like, oh, and the cow. Oh, my goodness. I did not print anything on the back of these. So these are just single-sided papers. Look at that. The detail in these is just, and yes, this is detail in the image itself. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm so excited, and Marisa, thank you. I am overwhelmed to be able to be a part of her design team. So this is, look at this. The colors are just stunning. I hope they're coming through on the computer as well as they do. I'm going to adjust one light here. I see that it's a little off. I'm in my new studio, friends, and I still have much to do to make it function the way I'd like it to. And then these are just pages. These are collage pages, and these are her paper pages. Look at the stunning color quality. Insane. These are just gorgeous. I am so excited. Look at that. Look at the details in her design. There's like a little bug or a little blemish here. So cute. I love this one. I don't know, something about this one makes this like almost my favorite paper. And this one, of course, this is my favorite color, that sagey green color. Look at the flowers and the crispness. So this is called her Tall Slim Fall Autumn Festival Journal Kit. So and I will link this below. I'll link below any of the pages and papers that I'm using in this project for you, but I will definitely link Marisa's kits. Look at those girls' sweet faces and their little bright pumpkins, and then there's the boys. Look. I just don't even know what to say. They're just so cute. I'm so excited. And then she's got like some labels and tags. Oh my goodness. Extra ephemera. I don't even remember. I feel like there's like 24 or 27 pages in this kit. It's a lot. It is an absolute lot. And then look at these like primitive style, which I love. I absolutely love, love, love. They're like little patches. So cute. Then she's got some pockets and tags. So yeah, so here she is, Sweet Pea Curiosities. I love that. This tag, I love this tag. And of course, I still printed these on the 120 GSM matte photo paper. And so I'll end up backing them. But here's some, pardon me, here's some tabs. So yeah, so that is the Tall Slim Fall Autumn Festival Journal Kit. And so I am going to be making a gratitude journal because the month of November is kind of all about gratitude and Thanksgiving and blessings and things like that. And so I have a prototype of the project, kind of. This is one that I did, you guys. I did this project a long time ago. I don't even remember when I made this. And I stuck it away, and when I was cleaning out the stuff in my shed, I found it and I lost it and I found it again. And so anyway, this is a hardcover sewn into and the signatures are actually, let me find the center maybe. They're actually hand or machine sewn right into the fabric spine. And this one has 3 signatures in it. And then it's glued onto a cardboard. So I thought I love this size. This journal here is about 4.5 by just about 6. And I love this size. It's like perfect in the hand. And I thought for a gratitude journal, it would be perfect. So what I've done, this one here is just got miscellaneous papers and whatnot in it here. And I'll finish this at some point, but that's kind of what I was thinking for my gratitude journal and my design team project for her for November. So what I've done ahead of time is I went ahead and I cut 2 pieces of backer board, and I don't know if I can even measure the thickness of this. This is like 4 millimeters. Is this millimeters? I don't know, whatever this is. Okay, centimeters. Can I measure it in centimeters? Guys, I'm not a metric person. So this is like 2 centimeter thick backer board paper, chipboard. And I cut these using with my craft knife and a ruler because this stuff is too hard to cut with your rotary cutters or anything like that. So I just used my cutter and a ruler. And so I've cut mine again to 4.5 by 6. And then I cut my material. I just thought this material went really well with this for a spine. And I cut these at approximately 4 inches. I ripped them. I ripped them down. So they're approximately 4.25 by 6.5. Okay, so that is what I have done to get started, my friends. That's basically what I've done to get started. Now, this is so hard for me because I want to use each and every one of these gorgeous images in this little gratitude journal. But I want it to also be a true writer's journal because that's what gratitude is all about, is writing the things that you're thankful for. So I'm going to set these papers aside and I'm going to be using those as embellishments throughout. But now I want to choose the papers, some of the papers that I'm going to be using for the actual pages in this journal. And this one is definitely making headlines in this journal. And this one, and I love this, but let's see. Then these are all ephemera pages here and my pockets. So I'm going to set these aside as well. So I don't I don't really know exactly what, I don't know where I'm going with this, friends. So this is just going to be a craft with me tutorial-ish on this style of project. Now, I think I want to put these 2 light ones in here. So this is, well, how many pages does this end up being? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 10 pages here. So let's just keep all 10 of these, okay? I'm going to keep all 10 of these. If I was thinking of November, November has 30 days. So if I wanted to do basically a page a day, I need approximately 15 pages. 15 journal pages gives me 30, give or take. I don't know. This is just me talking. All right. Now, I also printed from another kit of Marisa's, and I didn't print all of the kits, but I did print a few pages that I wanted to kind of include in this. And I don't remember the names of these kits. I think this is Vintage Collage. I'm pretty sure that's Vintage Collage. And these are from her Autumn Sepia pages, I think, or something like that. Sepia Autumn. And so I printed a few of those. So that gives me 7 more. So that's like 17. So anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to go gather some more pages up because I do want some other, like I've done in here, I've got some coffee dyed pages, pockets. And so I want to go gather a few other maiden pages to add in here. And then we're going to build the signatures for this journal. So I'll be right back, friends, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay, friends, I have been gone for half a forever here. All right, so I collected my papers for my signatures, and I kind of did a preliminary signature here. So I cut some of my papers to 8 inches. That's going to give me a 2-inch pocket down here, and some of them to the 6 inches. And I just folded all the papers in half. That gives me the 4 1/4-ish size that's going to fit inside my cover. I added a paper sack in here. And then I got to thinking maybe I would do my signature envelopes. So I went ahead and I coffee dyed and gessoed and distress spray inked a couple envelopes there. And now I need to find my script stamp here. And a permanent ink pad. So that is going to be this one. Now I just need to go ahead and lay down some scripting on here. And when I do this, it's just random, but I do the whole envelope. You guys have seen me make these numerous times. You can look up any of my decoupaged envelope videos in my playlists. But these really feel like fabric when you're done with them. They're just awesome. Okay. So that is enough of that. Now, I need to decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to decoupage or if I just want to use, and I have to do these first. The reason why I have to do these first, let me go back to what I was thinking here. because these are going to be my center of my signatures. So I did have to slice 1/4 of an inch off of the bottom of these envelopes. That's why they're currently open. I'll seal those up here. Or I might not. I don't know. Maybe I won't. If I sew it in, seal this up. Wow, I now really have to think about this because these are hand sewn in. So my stitching is going to go right across here. This could lay over and be a side pocket and a tuck here. Or I could, because if I stitch it, I don't know if it will lay right to close up. I'm going to have to think about this. This is trial and error, friends. This is trial and error. This is, you know me, this is how I operate. I never really know what I'm doing until I'm done. So I will not seal this end up until I'm 100% sure exactly what I'm going to do here. But I know that one is going to go in that way, and the other one is going to go in this way. So my decoration primarily almost needs to go where normally when I do them, I go horizontal. I think I want these to go more vertical on my decorating. So, because I was thinking I could use pieces of the ephemera, but now that I'm thinking about that, I may want to go ahead and sew these in first and decorate after. And what I was thinking is this could actually lay over here when it's in the signature, create a tuck spot over here. See, this is, guys, I'm out of practice. I'm out of practice on a tutorial video. I am really out of practice on a tutorial video. Oh, and I went ahead and I just used a bunch of my different oxide and distress inks and my little tools here, brushes, and I added some color to the back because these were very stark white pages and I didn't want that. So I added some color to the back of those so they're not as stark white. I don't know if you can really see that. I used bundled sage. Ooh, I've got a terrible shadow coming in here from somewhere, friends. I'm not sure from where. The time change has really thrown off my, but yeah, you can see where I inked them. Has really thrown off my camera. Oh my, I don't know where that's coming from. I'm sorry. Where do I want this to go? Here. Okay, so yeah, this is, so I may not want to really add a lot of decoration to this until, oh gosh, I might have to pause you and really think about this again, even though you don't realize you're paused. I'm pausing and having to reflect. Hold tight, friends. Okay, friends, I think I figured it out. So I've decided that I'm not going to do any additional decorating to my envelopes until I have everything sewn in. I can decoupage in there and whatnot. I can just use pieces of paper under there to protect any of the other pages, but I'm not going to do any other embellishment to these envelopes until I am decorating the whole thing. So what I have now, so let's just say this is my first signature. I have turned the 8-inch pages up 2 inches to create my pocket. I've added in a little paper sack to tuck some things in, my hand-dyed lace papers, these gorgeous images, another piece of just plain coffee dyed paper, and then my envelope. So I have 8 papers, my paper sack and my envelope. So giving me 10 pages, so to speak, per signature. So that's signature 1. This is my signature 2. There's my paper sack. I did open up the ends of these. And my envelope. So that is what this looks like to this point. Now, what I need to do is I need to come on here and I need to sew my actually, hold the phone, friends. I'm ahead of myself. I need to put these 2 pieces of material together. So the inside has the nice fabric to it, and also so does the outside. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's not about being perfect. I'm going to take some Fabri-Tac, and I'm actually just going to tack around the edges of this because I want it to stick. I want it to hold together, but I don't need it to be like stuck. So I'm just going to put a little Fabri-Tac along the top here. Hold that together. Make sure it's fairly lined up here. I don't need it to look too jankety. And I don't want my edges. I just need the center. I gotta think about this because these are gonna go inside another. They're gonna go onto the cardboard. So I just need a little along the center here is it, just to hold that center in a little bit for me. Okay. And then I need to kind of figure out where the center of my material is, and give myself a couple little marks here. I feel like I have a fabric marker in here, but I don't really know where it is, so that's all right. This will work. Here's a tan. It won't be quite as obvious. Okay, so if this is about 4 1/4, so that is about 2 1/8 is about my center here. 2 1/8. Then I need to decide where my signatures are going to fit. So if this is the center of the signature, my signatures need to be sewn in on either side of the center. So what I'm going to do is maybe go in about a 1/4 of an inch from the signature, from the center, and add another line here on each side. Sorry guys, I really, this is like literally trial and error. That other one was truly a trial and error journal. I just wanted to try something different, and that's what came out of it. All right, now what I need to do is I need to take these to my sewing machine, and I need to literally stitch these together. But what I'm first going to do, because I need to make sure this is as lined up as good as possible, because one, I'm not a seamstress. Two, just because. So I'm gonna use clips to hold everything into place. And also, when you sew, you sew straight, not on a curve. So like when we're used to sewing a signature, we want everything to be bound up to this corner. But when you're sewing with a sewing machine, it sews along your crease. So we need to make sure those creases are as aligned as possible, which just scares me, friends. I'm not even going to lie. I don't even know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, friends. I'm just a mess. I need all my creases to be the same place. That is the most important thing in this construction, is that your seams all need to be at the exact same point, so that when your sewing machine goes through them, you're sewing in the center of the page. I don't know if that makes sense either. So I'm going to line all of my seams up the best, straightest possible way I know how. And then I'm going to put my clips in here. Oh, but I need them to be far enough away from my foot feed. Oh golly, this stresses me out. Okay. All my seams, I'm calling them my seams, all my folds. Jeez Louise, I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Okay. It's going to look something like so. Sorry, spam calling. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait till this election is over. The spam calls are about to kill me. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go over to my sewing machine and I am going to make every attempt to sew these as straight as possible onto the center lines of my fabric, and then I'm going to meet you back here and show you what it looks like, friends. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back again. All right, friends, I got that much done. Now, my sewing went a little wonky here in the center. This happens to me, friends. This happens to me all the time. I'm not the perfect seamstress by any stretch of the imagination. I never pretend to be. So what I did is I tried to do a little double stitch at the top and a little double stitch at the bottom just to make sure that those are stitched in. I used a single simple straight line stitch. So my signatures are now sewn into my spine. Now I could have got these a little bit closer. Like I said, this is trial and error for me, friends, trial and error. Now, the next step of this is to connect my cover to my fabric. And what you're going to end up doing here is you're actually going to be sandwiching this into here. Okay? So now if you have to decide if you want your fabric to be a part of your cover, then you want to do your cover images first. So if you see what I'm saying, so the front, I did not have the fabric be a part of the cover, but the inside, oh, I didn't on either one. So I sandwiched that material inside and covered the board after the fact. Does that make sense? I don't know, guys, I don't know if I'm explaining this at all. So I covered, so this is exactly what I did, is I sandwiched it in between, like so, and glued it down. And then I added my papers on top of it. But you could also do your papers first, and then this could be a part of your cover from there. Do you see what I'm saying? So your papers could be here, and this could actually be a part of your cover. Now, I don't know. So how about, because I was thinking I might just use these papers Okay. So what I'll do is, for the sake of this video, I'll go ahead and I will adhere my cover right to this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my Fabri-Tac, and I'm going to, oh, I guess you unscrew it. Sorry. It's been so long since I've crafted. So I'm going to just go ahead and add my Fabri-Tac right here into my material. On both sides. Okay. And the most important thing to me is that the cover is even with my journal itself, so that my cover and my journal match up. I'm sure this is probably not the right way to do this. I really honestly don't know. This is my trial and error project, friends. I could be regretting my decision. I don't know. I always second guess myself 920 ways from Sunday. I really, really do. Especially when I'm doing a new project for you guys. I always second guess myself. And then we'll do the back, same way. Somebody's going to come on here and be like, oh my gosh, Dion, there is such an easier way to do this. And I'll be like, thank you, because I always like to do everything the hard way, the do as I say, not as I do way. That's my way. Do as I say, not as I do. But y'all know that, and you still come back. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why, but I appreciate you, friends. I really, really do. This has been like a 3.5 hour project for me, and you guys have seen like 45 minutes of it. Crazy madness. But that was also because I was on the phone and doing all the other things. Okay, so line up my covers because I want my cover to be lined up with my journal. That's the most important thing to me, cover to journal. Okay, so there is our basic, oh God. I was like, oh God, did I do it wrong? No, this is the front. Woo! Sorry, friends, about had a heart attack there. I'm like, did I just put something in upside down? Lord have mercy. That would be about the luck for me. Okay, so here is our basic journal to this point. All right, gotta fix this. This happens, friends. It happens. Do I have any Fabri-Tac left in here? Come on. Okay. Now, in the next video, I will determine the papers I'm going to use for my cover. And then I need to go about embellishing, etc., into this little gratitude journal. Now, from this point, if you didn't want these to be that long, you could clip them or whatever, but I'm just going to let mine be. They're a little long, but that's all right. It is okay to me. So that is the beginning of my little project, and basically that's where I'm at in this one, except that I added my front papers onto here. So with that, friends, I am going to let you go, and I will be back in another video to show you kind of where I take this little gratitude journal too, and what it ends up becoming in the end. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you so very much. And I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, friends, take care. We'll talk real soon. Bye-bye.